welcome to Dietitian Life. Today we have Alex and Anna, the founders of The Biting Truth. We're very lucky to have these two lovely ladies on with us today, and we're going to just get a little bit of an idea about what they've done and why they're still hard at it. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you. It's good to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, excellent. All right, so what got you into dietetics to start with, both of you?
Do you want to
go? Interesting question. Well, I guess it was probably the love of food, like most people, that really got me into dietetics. Probably Anna's going to say the same thing. I had a bit of a science background, so at school really interested in biology and chemistry, and that sort of got me into that sort of area. And then I did a Bachelor of Science at uni, and then I found Anna along the way, and then went and did the Masters. So yeah.
Yeah, and I was always really interested in food because when I was growing up, I sort of had tummy issues, like, IBS or along that line. I had a slight lactose intolerance, so I was always kind of interested in the way food affects you, and also always a science nerd at school, so it was kind of like a natural progression, really.
Yeah, 100%. And how long have you guys been practicing as dietitians?
I think it's about 5 years now.
4. Yeah, this is, I think, 4 years out now. But we started The Biting Truth 5 years ago. So we actually started that whilst we were still studying.
Okay, yeah, fantastic, excellent. So what does a typical day look like for you both together or separately?
The typical day is hard to probably describe.
Yeah, it is. What we do is so varied, which is why we love it. But so we work in an office together. It's just the two of us, which is awesome because we have so much stuff that we need, pretty large office for. But a typical day really, I guess like when we look at what we do, we kind of have 3 pillars to our business. We do a lot of corporate work. So we do talks, private consults, cooking demos and things with corporate, with businesses. Then we do a lot of work with schools, running workshops, and then also work, I guess, in terms of social media, blog, photography and things. So a typical day really would just be a mixture of those.
Yeah. And we try and, I guess people say, oh, you work for yourself, like it must be, really chilled out, and it's obviously fantastic, but we do try and really have a nice routine so that we get stuff done. So we usually get into the office around 8 and then kind of go from there. So we do have quite long days, but we also have lots of time in there where
we'll often go to the gym as well throughout the day to break it up and make sure we're having balance.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So so did you both work yesterday or?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So what did your day look like yesterday, for example, just to give our viewers an idea of what a day in the life might be for The Biting Truth?
Yeah, well, yesterday, Alex gave a talk to a group of women at Westpac, and I was in the office yesterday, sort of catching up on a whole lot of admin. Then we also did a shoot for a company we're currently working with, shooting some of their products. And we're also at the moment working on something really exciting, an online program. So a lot of our time at the moment, we're sort of trying to, put towards doing that, getting that all nutted out.
Yeah, that's something that we've kind of been putting off for a while. So it's really trying to set deadlines for ourselves. So we've clearly blocked out time in the diary where we're really focusing on that, which are really exciting, but we can't share with you at the moment.
And then I know that's right. It can be really hard working in private practice and obviously then working for yourselves to make yourselves accountable for tasks. And sometimes those big projects that you just go, oh, I don't really have time for it. I'm seeing clients or I'm doing this. I've got a presentation. How do you actually get those things done? Like obviously, like you said, you just actually then block out that time. Do you set yourself deadlines? How do you make yourself accountable to that?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we especially when it's a large project, we like to break it down and really give ourselves really ambitious but realistic deadlines where we say, by the end of next week or the week after, however long, we both need to have these done. So we break the work up between us depending on, what we're both better at, I guess, because we do sort of take charge of different things within the business.
And we use Google Drive, so we have a shared calendar, which is really helpful where we can put things in. And then we also have started using something like Trello to try and help us as well, which I mean, it's just, I guess, another platform to add it on top of everything. But so far,
they work really well though.
Yeah, that's okay. No, admin staff actually had a massive debate. It took them about, I don't know, 2 or 3 months to decide on what sort of platform they would use. So no, I understand it can add work, but it can be really, really useful. I guess from my point of view, obviously you met in uni.
Yeah, well, actually we went to school together, but
really? There you go.
Really blossomed at uni.
Okay, excellent. So what made you decide to go together versus alone?
Yeah, well, I think it was when we were at uni and we both kind of shared those similar values, and at the time frustrations of when we were about to enter the space or about to graduate as dietitians. We both noticed that a lot of our friends were kind of coming to us and telling us things or asking us questions about nutrition, because all they were really seeing on social media was from these self-proclaimed nutrition experts or celebrities and things like that. So we kind of both shared those frustrations, which kind of gave us that dream to maybe one day be able to do something together. And we also just worked really well together at uni. So we literally used to do, spend time studying together, and we just each of our personalities and our different behaviours complemented each other really well. So I think we kind of saw that we had potential to maybe do something together down the track.
Yeah, and I think like the master's course is so full on. You're literally at uni, 5 days all day together. So finding like a little buddy that you work well with to work through all the exams and assignments and just general day-to-day activities definitely like helped us get through. And I think from day dot we wanted the same thing. We were interested in nutrition, but we were also interested in media and business, and combining the two was always our dream. And we're both pretty hard workers, so like we've kind of always put in the same amount of work as each other, which has worked well when it comes to a business.
Yeah, for sure. So in terms of successes, the hard times, the good times, obviously you each bring very different skill sets. Has that at all been points of conflict or challenges for the both of you? Have you ever had a stage you're just like, no, I can't even look at your face anymore. I'm seriously, I'm out of this room. Like, how do you guys manage that?
No, we don't. We don't at all have that, but we definitely have a relationship that's like, we always say it's almost like sisters. Like we can definitely like be really direct and honest, and it doesn't blow up into this big fight.
There's no beating around the bush.
No,
I don't think you could do that working so closely with someone.
Yeah, and if there's a bit of conflict, you're over it in an hour anyway.
Yeah.
Like just like
some sensitive souls that might take a few more days. But yeah, I think it's that relationship that we have is really important, because one of us might write a blog post or do something, and we need to be open to hearing that feedback that no, this is shit, you got to redo it.
And we are each other's bosses, and we give each other the feedback that we need, and that's a really important part of this. So
but at the same time, like, we're also there to give that other like sympathy and empathy in a relationship. So it's not all, we are hardworking, but we're also nice.
We have fun. Most of our days literally consist of us just lolling all the time, having fun and walking around, because you can't be too serious either. And that's the kind of case where we're like, we don't have a boss to tell us to stop and get back to it, so we have to really be able to pull ourselves out of it and stop laughing.
Yeah. And so do you guys work 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week?
24/7, is that
okay? Yep.
We are in the office 5 days a week, but when we leave the office, we'll work in the evenings. We'll also work on the weekends. I guess that's the beauty of having your own business. You can put in. Well, it's a good and bad thing. You can never stop, but also we can.
But we allow it. We go away on holidays. Maybe we have more than 4 weeks off a year, because you're working when you're away and you're working on weekends and at night. So we do try to make it work to our routine. And if Alex wants to go away for a long weekend, she can do that because we essentially work a lot. And it always sounds cliche, but when you actually do love what you do, which we do. It's not so bad writing at night or, replying to emails or doing a bit of work.
Yeah, 100%. No, I'm there with you. Have you both at all ever had a mentor outside of each other?
Yes. We have heaps of mentors actually. And they might not be like officially mentors, but we have quite a few dietitians and non-dietitian mentors that we meet up with individually and together.
Yep.
And we think that's really important. And, you know, having those people in our lives, because they really add so much value. And especially the people that aren't dietitians that we talk to, it's like talking to someone, a different kettle of fish, and they really have valuable things to offer. So we definitely, for anyone that is listening to this, that is looking at running their own business or does, having a big network around you of people that you can call on is really important.
Even if it's like once a year or once every 2 years you see this person, it's just having that, you know, relationship where you might flick them something, get their ideas, like, especially when we were starting our business, when it came to things like legal or like costing, our pricing, when you kind of don't know where to start, it's a really good idea to talk to others and get a gauge.
Yeah, 100%. No, that's really, really valuable, I think. Awesome. Well, look, thank you very much for being part of Dietitian Life today, ladies. It's been a pleasure. So you can follow us on Dietitian Life, hit us up on the YouTube channel, and follow these lovely ladies on Instagram, The Biting Truth, and their website, www.thebitingtruth.com. That is a wrap.